Today we're making that good old family favourite, roast chicken with gravy. Welcome back to our kitchen, where we show you how to make delicious, family-friendly recipes. I've been cooking roast dinners since I was about 11 or 12 years old. My mum used to work on a Sunday, and so she trained me up with a step-by-step list on how to make a roast dinner, and that's really where my love of food and cooking started. I'm going to show you today how to make a delicious, juicy roast chicken with a big jug of tasty gravy. Take the chicken out of the refrigerator about 30 to 45 minutes before you want to roast it to take the chill off it. We're going to preheat the oven to 180C or 350F, and then we'll prepare the chicken. There's no need for vegetable trivets or to try and start stuffing butter underneath the skin. We're going down the simple route for a perfectly juicy chicken. Place the chicken in a roasting tin and drizzle with 1 tablespoon of oil. Rub the oil into the skin with your hands. Mix together half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper and 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme and sprinkle that onto the chicken. Place 2 wedges of lemon into the chicken. For a 1 3/4 kilo or 2 kilo chicken, you want to place it in the oven for about 1 hour and 20 to 1 hour and 30 minutes until you get a juicy chicken and golden skin. You need to cook the chicken until the juices run clear. You can check this by inserting a skewer into the thickest part of the thigh, and the liquid that comes out should be clear. If you've got a temperature probe, the internal temperature should be 75C or 165F. It's always worth checking the recommended cooking times on your packaging as well. Once the chicken's cooked, remove it from the oven and leave it to rest for 10 minutes on a warm plate or board. If you want the skin to remain crisp, don't cover the chicken during resting. Whilst the chicken's resting, we're going to make the gravy. You want to place your roasting pan onto the hob over a medium heat. If your roasting pan isn't hob proof, then you can just transfer all the juices from the tray into a saucepan, making sure that you scrape up any crispy bits as you go. That's where all the flavour is. Sprinkle on 3 crumbled chicken stock cubes. Stir together whilst pouring on 720ml or 3 cups of hot vegetable water from cooking your veggies. Bring to the boil and lightly season with 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and pepper. Now we're going to make a cornflour slurry using 2 tablespoons of cornflour or cornstarch and 5 tablespoons of cold water. Stir that all together until it's mixed, and then we're going to pour that into the gravy while stirring with a whisk until the gravy thickens. If you like your gravy a little bit darker, you can just add in a few drops of gravy browning. So that's how you make a fantastic roast chicken with rich, smooth gravy. Serve it with roast potatoes and green beans for a lovely Sunday dinner.